If you were to go back to when you were in either high school or college, what is the best piece of advice that you would tell your younger self?
Be open-minded about what you learn and pursue your passions. I don't think you need to study economics or hard sciences unless you want to be a doctor, but if they're interesting to you, pursue what interests you. You shouldn't want to be an investment banker at the age of 20.
Right. Absolutely. In what industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
I was in manufacturing initially, and then I did energy, and now I do carbon sequestration.
So do you run your own business, or is it?
I broker business.
Okay,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so as an entrepreneur, what is your best piece of advice to someone wanting to start a business in 2022?
You need to lock up and control whatever it is you're pursuing. So if it's patents, or if you're trying to buy a property, for example, you need to have your name on the deal, because otherwise someone will come in and take it from you, and they'll just offer you a brokerage fee or whatever. But you need to control opportunities. I think that's the most important thing.
Absolutely. I just have two last questions. I was going to say, from what you've seen, throughout your career in the business world, whether it's a certain skill set or attribute for someone to possess going out into the real world, how can someone become financially free in 2022?
I don't think being rich is the objective. I think you pursue what you're passionate about because you're going to be good at it. And that will give you the leverage to be able to, you'll know a market really well, and then you'll be able to, move yourself within that market.
Absolutely.
So that'll give you freedom. I don't think at your age you should be thinking, I want to be rich tomorrow. You think about building your career, and really that has to do with learning, pursuing what you're passionate about. The world has changed dramatically when I was your age, and I think that creates incredible opportunity for you.
Yeah, absolutely. What is the time throughout your lifetime or your career that you faced failure but you overcame it?
I think overcoming is probably about learning lessons, sometimes when you lose out on a deal or someone screws you over or whatever, it's more about the lesson learned than the opportunity cost, because you likely can restart again. So I think it's really about learning lessons rather than... And you don't want to have too much on the line. It really depends on who you're in business with. You want to have a strong relationship with the people you're working with.
And my last question would be, for someone coming out of college, what is your best piece of advice to someone who's starting out in the real world today?
Again, I think do what you love. Do what you love.
I have a better one. Okay. This is a fun one we've been asking people, but if you had to start from zero and you had 1 year to make $1 million and your life depended on it, what would you do with everything you know now?
I don't think I can make $1 million out of the gate in a year with coming straight out of college. I think that's the wrong way to frame it.
Right.
That's just my experience.
Yeah.
So other people might tell you differently, but I think you build an expertise, and your expertise is your leverage, your power, and people defer to you. And I think at your age, you guys all have a lot of expertise. The whole meritocracy and gentocracy thing has changed. It's all about what you know, and you guys know your world moving a lot faster now, and you guys have a lot more leverage in that respect than we did when we were coming out of college.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you so much.